Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel, where we discuss the story, warmth, and mystery behind the relationship between two beloved figures, Jimin and Jungkook. Today, the ARMY world was once again rocked by an absurd rumor, news that left many fans' hearts heavy. On social media, hashtags linking Jimin and Jungkook to horrific accusations began to spread. Several anonymous accounts accused Jimin of emotionally, even physically, abusing Jungkook. But when the truth began to emerge, everything changed. Because behind the rumors, it turned out to be all fake. The rumor started with a short video clip circulating on platforms X, formerly Twitter, and TikTok. The video showed an old moment, where Jimin appeared to reprimand Jungkook during dance practice. The clip was intentionally cropped to make it appear as if Jimin was furious. Soon after, fake fan accounts began creating dramatic narratives. That Jungkook was too stressed by Jimin, that their relationship was no longer working out, that Jikook was over. However, the clip was from 2018, when they were preparing for their Love Yourself tour, and the moment had long been clarified by numerous sources. What really happened? Jimin was simply giving choreography instructions, like an older brother who wants their performance to be perfect on stage. However, the internet is a tricky place. Once a rumor starts, it spreads like wildfire. Some accounts known for spreading hate against BTS used this moment to create division within the fandom. They accused Jimin of being too controlling, while others accused Jungkook of being unhappy. Yet, if we look back at their journey from the beginning until now, their relationship has been through so much, from their trainee days through their struggling debut to moments when they supported each other during times of stress. True ARMYs know that Jikook is more than just two names lumped together under one label. They are two souls who grew up together, silently understanding each other. Just look at how Jungkook always seeks out Jimin when he's tired, how Jimin always comforts him with gentle words, or simply with a small, sincere touch. There's no sign of hatred between them. There's simply a closeness that's hard to describe. These accusations began to unravel when one of the anonymous accounts that first spread the video finally admitted to intentionally cutting out the context to gain attention. They admitted that the original video was much longer, and after the cut, Jimin was smiling, hugging Jungkook, and the two were laughing together. This fact debunked all the negative narratives that had been circulating. But as usual, the damage had already been done. Hundreds of thousands of people had already seen the fake version. However, ARMY didn't stay silent. Within a short time, they began uploading the original clip, comparing the correct context, and asserting that the accusations against Jimin were completely false. Many fans also highlighted how Jimin and Jungkook's relationship has always been a display of love and mutual respect. From interviews, behind-the-scenes videos, to their travel vlogs, a warmth always radiates. One moment many ARMYs remember is when Jungkook said in an interview that Jimin was always his rock when he felt tired or lost. "He knows how to calm me down without saying much," Jungkook said at the time. And Jimin himself, in a radio interview, once said that Jungkook was someone who made him feel safe, even when the world outside felt too noisy. How could someone with such a close relationship be accused of hurting each other? Some ARMYs also began to notice a recurring pattern. Whenever Jimin and Jungkook were seen close, there were always those who tried to create a negative narrative. Whether they were accused of fighting, distancing themselves, or even engaging in untrue activities, it was all done for one reason: to create hatred and false attention. But true love, as seen with Jungkook, is not easily shaken by cheap gossip. Let's go back a bit. In BTS's early years, Jimin was the one who always took care of Jungkook. He was the one who woke Jungkook up in the morning, made sure the magne was well fed, and gave him encouragement before performances. Jungkook, then a teenager, often relied on Jimin for a shoulder to cry on and a shoulder to cry on. Meanwhile, Jimin, who is 2 years older, considers Jungkook both a younger brother and a close friend. The relationship developed naturally. From innocent laughter from their first appearance on Rookie King, to the emotional moment on Bon Voyage when they shared stories about their dreams and fears. It all shows how deep their bond is. And even as they've both grown into global stars with busy schedules and immense pressure, their intimacy has never faded. They may rarely be seen together these days due to their respective busy schedules, but WG never they're together. There's something special in the air, one that can only be felt, not explained. When these false rumors broke, many armies felt angry and sad, because such accusations not only tarnished Jimin's reputation, but also hurt Jungkook. Imagine how it must feel for two people who have shared everything for over a decade to suddenly be labeled as the perpetrator and victim in a story that never even happened. But here we see their composure and maturity. There's no overreaction from either of them. There's no dramatic clarification. It's as if they knew the truth would speak for itself. And sure enough, Jimin appeared on a live broadcast, smiling as usual. He spoke softly about his gratitude to ARMY for always believing in him, though he didn't address the issue directly. Meanwhile, Jungkook, in the next Weverse Live, played the song Letter and said that some things don't need to be explained, because those who know you will know the truth. Those words felt like a subtle retort to all the lies circulating. What made Jikook so special weren't the big moments, but the little things they did for each other. Like how Jimin would secretly come to Jungkook's studio to bring him coffee, or how Jungkook always recorded Jimin's laughter on his phone. All of this showed a genuine affection that no camera or rumor could fake. Amidst the onslaught of slander, their love and friendship only grew stronger. Many armies wrote messages of support, creating hashtags like #WeStandWithJimin and #ProtectJikook. The support flooded social media, and even some entertainment journalists in Korea wrote clarification articles asserting that all the accusations against Jimin were baseless. Slowly, the rumors were drowned out by a much larger wave of love. However, there was a valuable lesson in all of this. The digital world can be cruel. One clipped video can destroy a person's reputation. A single viral tweet can spark unwarranted hatred. But on the other hand, the same world can also unite with incredible love and support. ARMY has once again proven that they are more than just a fandom. They are a global family ready to protect their idols from injustice. Is Jikook over? Of course not. If anything is over, it's our patience with lies. Jikook remains in their laughter, in their searching gazes, in the way they support each other without words. They may not always display their closeness in public, but true love doesn't need proof on camera. It lives behind the scenes, behind the stage, in a place where only two hearts know the story. And perhaps this is where the beauty of their relationship lies. The world may be noisy, rumors may come and go, but Jikook continues to walk silently, like two stars always shining side by side in the same sky. No matter how dark the night, they always find their way back to each other. So, to all ARMY who have felt sad or confused by this issue, remember, true love can never be destroyed by lies. Jimin and Jungkook have been through far more than just internet rumors. And every time the world tries to tear them apart, reality shows the opposite. They still care for each other, support each other, and stay together in their own way. As Jimin said in one of his messages, "As long as there is trust, nothing can separate you." And Jungkook replied simply, "I always believe in you." Those two words were enough to silence the entire world. Thank you for watching Jikook Diaries. Don't forget to think critically. Don't be easily swayed by rumors, and keep spreading love for BTS and ARMY around the world. Because in the end, love and trust are what keep us connected. Just like Jimin and Jungkook, who, despite the storms, continue to walk together under the same sky.